Here we are at the King's Round Table, the closing panel for No More Heroes Summit 2025. I am joined by Rico Vite, Matt Sturm, and Tyson Adams, all speakers throughout the week who have offered brilliant and impactful insights through their own work and sharings here. So thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I would love to open by reading a passage from Accessing the King in the Male Psyche by Robert Moore and Douglas Gillette. This is from chapter 5 called Generative Man, the Challenge of Kingship for Contemporary Man. The qualities most cultures identify as masculine in most historical epochs are remarkably consistent. David Gilmour cites in his Manhood in the Making cultures that include those of North America, the Mediterranean world, past and present, societies of South and East Asia, of Truk Island in the South Pacific, the Mehenaku Indians of South America, the Samburu of Africa, the Sambia of New Guinea, and many others. He finds in nearly all of them common understandings of what constitutes manhood. The big men of New Guinea, the muy hombres of Spain, and the worthy men of the Samburu are all protectors, providers, and procreators. They manifest a selfless capacity for hard work, risk-taking, courage, and endurance. Mature men embrace these roles in order to nurture their families and to build their communities. They are community bulwarks against natural and human foes. Where able to accumulate wealth, they share it liberally. They are expected to be energetically sexual and to foster the next generation. While there are local emphasis on one or another of the different functions of this transcultural understanding of manhood, protector, provider, and procreator, Gilmour notes the pattern is consistent. From Gilmour, we can take a transcultural perspective concerning the ideal mature masculine of self, one we'll be calling the generative man. A generative man may be communist or capitalist, industrialist or peasant. He may be an animal rights advocate or a whale hunter, and is as much a poet as a soldier. While a man's lifestyle and work under the best of circumstances will reflect his generativity, generative man is a foundational aspect of every man in every culture, and the closest parallel modern psychoanalysis has offered to the archetype of the king. So, what I would love to open into here, and perhaps we can speak to it one by one, is what is it that is impeding us as men currently, internally or externally, from accessing this generativity? What do we see is getting in the way?